Hi, I'm Mekhai, and I'm here to vent. It happens.
So, growing up in a Christian household and growing up in the church, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say the church is misogynistic also? We're talking about the church, not
Right. I'm sure it is. I don't think I've dealt with it or noticed it, honestly, just because of like how much was from the pulpit that was wrong in itself. So I'm sure.
Really?
I haven't noticed. No.
No, but I'm saying I'm not talking about that. But I mean, like you said, from the pulpit was wrong and stuff like that. So how do you keep the faith after that?
I mean, like I said, when I started to like read for myself, I was like, oh, like it's right there, like it's right there, and people literally will just let someone tell them. It's kind of like if there's a Dr. Seuss book in front of you, and you don't want to read it, so you let someone tell you, oh yeah, in Dr. Seuss he's eating instead of green eggs and ham, he's eating souffle, and you're like, wait, what? But it says green eggs and ham, and they're like, no, I'm telling you, he's eating souffle. But you read it yourself and you realize that they're lying to you. So
goddamn lie, Sam I am.
right, Sam I am. Oh yeah, Sam, yeah, that one.
Goddamn lie.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, yeah, that's what happened to me. Like after a while, I had to read for myself, just as you have to do with school or anything else, and the facts were right there. Yeah.
Good. Okay, then that makes sense. So, how trustworthy are you of church now?
Not very, but
do you go?
No.
You don't go to church?
I mean, it's a pandemic.
No, obviously, yeah.
But no, I would go a few times. Like I went
Easter.
No, I don't even celebrate that. It's not even in the Bible. But yeah, like I went twice before the pandemic in like February, and it was cool. It was okay. But I really make sure that if like I use my discernment. So if I go to a church and they're not using scripture to back up what they're saying, there's no point. So, yeah.
Heavy on the scripture with you. So I mean, so how do you preach like about today's issues and stuff like that? You do believe like there's a scripture for even everything that goes on today, even with like social media,
prophecy. Well, I mean, Instagram.
No, but
in the Bible.
It's not.
Right.
All right. So like obviously not Instagram being in the Bible, but ways to adapt and to handle it.
Yeah.
Especially with the world being able to see everything you're doing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do believe that there's a scripture for everything. Right?
Yes. I mean, I was just listening to Lecrae's new album came out. He's a Christian rapper, and he was speaking about, there's a song called Saturday Night, and then another song called Sunday Morning, and he speaks about like, basically in the Bible, it speaks a lot about how the world is going to try to corrupt you. And when they say the world, they just mean like media, for example. Like for so long, I thought that, I'm trying to think of something. For example, I thought that body empowerment was just wearing lingerie and like being empowered. And then I had to think to myself, like, would I tell a little girl that the only way to be body empowered is if you wear a bra and a panty and walk around? No, it's just about loving your body how it is. And that's what media has told so many of us is like, you have to feel comfortable if you're naked. And then you have to get your body done to be naked, and it just goes from there and there and there. So yeah, I would say that, I guess the world, like just choosing how to be different from what the world tells you, and always trying to figure out why certain things tell you the things that they tell you. Hey y'all, so I just vented. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.